Welcome to If You Do Any of These Things and I Can't Fucking Stand You, We Can't Be Friends, I Don't Like You and You're Probably a Bitch. Round 2! Now, if I do upset you because this isn't meant to be nice, I'm not licking asses here, then I'm really sorry, but maybe pick up your clit, fuck off and invest in a vibrator because you are clearly way too uptight. And by all means, have a hissy fit in the comments, but you're just going to embarrass yourself because this is not preschool, it's definitely not primary school, and it's definitely not secondary school, baby girl. Number 1. Anybody who likes Alphabet or that fucking Lily woman, those two people. 1, Alphabet is unstable, mentally unhinged, and if you like her, then you're supporting her, and if you're giving her views, then you're the cause of the problem sort of situation. Where's the action being taken? Little rhyme. And anyone who claims to like that trans woman who is not trans and is just massive rage bait. The woman who sits in fucking restaurants, gets misgendered, and then has a hissy fit sort of sit. Just gonna put it out there, maybe you get misgendered because the only thing that you have changed about your appearance is dressing like a femboy and putting lipstick on like men do. Gay men exist, femboys exist. I'm sorry, but there is nothing trans about you. And last I checked, trans women don't even want you in their community anyway, so you are shameful and an outcast. And if you support these two people, you are deluded, you are feeding into the problem, and I'm sorry, but you're weird. Number 2. People who think that substance abuse is a cause and a solution to mental health, you are stupid. Now I know this is a given, it's an obvious, but I came to a realisation that it clearly isn't. Some children, and it's never the grown adults who actually know what life is and have experience and know some shit. No, it's the children in the comments who are saying that, how dare you, so that drugs are bad for you. Go back to school. I dropped out of school and I still know that drugs are bad for you. Have you heard of addiction? Have you heard of crackheads who have lost their houses and their jobs due to the addiction that they have got due to substance abuse? The people who have overdosed and died. Have you heard of that? No? Well, now you have, so fix yourself. I'm sorry, but anyone who can sit there and say to my face that substance abuse is normal and it's okay for mental health and it helps mental health, you're stupid. Get the fuck out. Because it doesn't. It makes it worse. The only drugs that are good for you are medically subscribed drugs or prescribed drugs. I'm really sorry, but if you thought that normal drugs that you buy off a sketchy man in the streets is good for you, now, you are undeveloped, you are stupid, I'm really sorry, but you're messing up your brain and your babies are going to be deformed as fuck. Hillbillies, hills in the eyes, babies 2.0, yeah? Get what I'm saying? And I'm sorry, but any bitch who can look me in the eyes and fucking say to me that substance abuse is cool and I don't like you because you don't like drugs, how dare you say that drugs don't help mental health? Where are your teeth? Why are your teeth glowing fluorescent yellow? Why are your eyes going 2 different ways? Oh my god, what is going on? You are all mutated rats. Drugs destroy people, and I'm sorry, but they're not a solution to mental health. I know that because I've done drugs and I've had mental health problems, and so has my sister. And the only thing you're ever going to get from that is long-term psychosis and disassociation. Congratulations, you're cured. Stupid fucking tramps. Number 3. People who just say they don't like anime. People who bully people for liking anime. I'm really sorry, but you don't have to be a sad, low-life, dirty Discord mod to like anime stuff. And all people that like anime aren't dirty, sad Discord mods who don't shower. I love anime. I have always loved anime. It's amazing. It's a piece of art. And I'm sorry, but it is way better than most of the English films that we have produced. Because what are you talking about? I feel like people always assume that anime is just really weird and cringy when it's not. Have you watched Studio Ghibli films? Have you watched Kakiguru, or have you pronounced that shit? Anime, I'm sorry, Kotaro Lives Alone, watch that. That is the most emotional masterpiece ever. I wanted to adopt that child. Anime is a piece of art. That is the whole point of it. It's something that we as British people definitely can't do. Have you seen our cartoons? We have SpongeBob. Did you see the SpongeBob film? Yeah, watch anime, I promise you it is life-changing. However, if you watch hentai, then yeah, you are fucking weird and you are that dirty Discord mob. I'm sorry, but what hentai, it disgusts me. It is so paedophilic, it is so wrong, it's disgusting. And I think people do get a little bit confused between hentai and anime. I think when people say they like anime, people think hentai. No, hentai is anime porn, which is sexual and makes all the women seem like children and also gives them blown up swollen titties and blown up swollen vaginas, which is not normal. If you like that and you turn to me and say, yeah, I watch hentai, oh, okay, don't come near me ever again because I instantly think that you are a paedophile. If you watch hentai, I'm sorry, but you're fucking weird and I don't like you. Number 4, mums on TikTok. Now, I'm not talking about not liking mums on TikTok because I love them. I'm talking about the mums on TikTok who don't support their children. I watched a video the other day and it was a mum and her daughter who very clearly was not very feminine at all, wanted to get a haircut and she wanted to get a pixie cut. Her mum refused and she said, cut it a bit shorter, cut it a bit shorter. What did your child do? She wore a beanie every single day because she didn't like her long hair. I'm sorry, but your child obviously is not comfortable with their appearance. Maybe help them change that instead of shaming them online for it and taking the mick. You got nothing but hate, and anybody who supports that sort of thing and doesn't let their children express themselves, I don't like you. I'm sorry, but it's 2025. We're not in the 80s. We're not in fucking 857 BC, yeah? We're not when Christ walked the earth. No! Number 5, and it kind of falls back onto this one, people who are so religious. I can't. People who are Christian, mainly, because I think Christianity is a cult. The Christians who were like, ban abortion, ban gay people getting married, ban all of this sort of... No! And I'm really sorry, but you don't see that in England anymore. You see it in America, and it's always the white Tory fucks, yeah? Disgusting. I can't. I generally think that Christianity is the biggest cult and everything has been twisted so much, because there is no way a fucking man who walked on water said that all of that was wrong. Maybe Jesus was gay. How about that? Maybe God's gay. Maybe he's bumming a guy in the sky right now. How does that make you feel? Uncomfortable? Honestly, for people like that, I think they should be tied up and have to be forced to watch gay sex, because imagine how disturbing that would be for them. I just think that maybe you should open your eyes a bit, because the world has changed, and we don't live in houses made of sticks, yeah? People are gay, people are trans, people are non-binary, people marry who they want to marry and sleep with who they want to sleep with, whether they got the same genitals or not. It's none of your business, and how people present themselves and their sexual orientation, again, has nothing to do with you. And the stupid, old, decrepit tarts who say ban abortion, I'm so sorry that you fucked your children up, or you were never allowed to have them, but you cannot force other women to bring children into the world just because you failed or you couldn't. You are disgusting, and you're normally 80 years old too, so you're going to die anyways, so what's the point? You're not going to be here when the solution gets made, are you? No. And anybody who's like, ban abortion, okay, you're going to have 5 of your toes chopped off, and then you're going to be forced to eat them. And then I'm going to make you grow a toe, baby, and make you give birth to a foot with really long fingernails. And then you can decide, do I really want an abortion? Yes, you fucking would. Of course you would. Anybody who's banned abortion, anybody who's banned anything, anyone who's homophobic and all that stuff, I don't like you. My sister's literally lesbian. Do you really think you're going to walk into my house? No. Do you know what you're meant to do when you find out your child's come out as gay or trans? You're meant to be like, oh, okay, cool, buy some books and read about it. That's what my mum did. She bought about 5 fucking lesbian books and gay books and gender pronoun books and whatever, and she read all of them so she could understand. You get what I'm saying? Number 6. Girls who jump girls. I'm really sorry, but that is the most trampy, embarrassing thing I've ever heard or seen in my life. When I was in secondary school, I had a girl threaten to jump me. No, she didn't. No, she told me she was gonna jump me. Did she do it? No. Do you want to know what her reason was? I was going to get jumped because I backed my friend when a girl claimed rape and cried wolf on him. You get what I'm saying? Because he didn't rape her. Funny thing was, I had it all recorded on a TikTok I filmed in year 9. We went to his house together because he lived down the road to me and we were all friends. Him and the girl had just broken up and she missed him. That's the whole reason we went there. She was never allowed to go to his house one-on-one, which is why I always had to come with her. And then we'd go back to mine for a sleepover afterwards. Anyways, we were on his bed. She opens her arms out. He lays on her chest. As you do. That was all that happened. Then she goes home. 2 weeks later, they fall out. And guess what happened? He raped me. He assaulted me. Get rid of him now. How can your story go from sexual assault to rape? That's why I was told I was going to get jumped, because I actually said, no, that didn't happen. I was there. You know I was there. And so they all hated me, and yeah, I never got jumped. And the girl who threatened to jump me is actually the biggest tramp known to man now, and is also loose and run free, so calm as a bitch, I guess. And any girl who does threaten to jump girls, you're embarrassing, you're disgusting, and also you are never going to get anywhere in life. You're going to be waking up when you're 80 or 40. You'll be dead by 80 due to all the drugs that you chew. But you'll be opening your door and what will you see? The fucking council estate that you live on with the fucking tyres burning in the corner. You're going to have 7 baby daddies and all your children are going to be weirdly deformed. Very strangely deformed. I mean, they're going to have eyeballs on their breasts. You get what I'm saying? Just remember that next time you want a friend to jump a girl, because girls shouldn't be jumping girls, and it's always for a silly reason as well. And also, these jumping scenarios are never going to be fair, are they? Because you're going to tag team, aren't you? Yeah, because you can't do it by yourself. Anyways, peace out.